Welcome to Sturgis, South Dakota. Hey everybody, welcome to Moments of Adventure. We are taking you this time to Sturgis, South Dakota. Yes, the home of the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally.
It's my first time, so I'm taking it all in and taking you guys with us. So if you like this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We're at 121 as of today, so thanks everybody.
And what do you think so far?
It was described to me as Fremont Street for motorcycles, and I think that that's pretty accurate. You've got regular, ordinary people, and then you have people literally walking down the street with body paint, and that's it.
Some of that body paint is pretty impressive, though. We ran into somebody yesterday that had a whole halter top type
Shirt
thing, and then pants.
And the jeans were not jeans; they were paint, and they even they had bling on the butt pockets.
They even had a calling card or a business card in the back pocket.
And we talked to her. It was all like glued on. All the bling and the business card were glued on, but it was really impressive. She said it took 5 hours to do, $100 an hour, so that's $500 to do. But if that's what you're into, it was pretty impressive.
Yeah, tons of motorcycles here around, of course. One of the biggest rallies in America. We're sneaking a peek.
We were watching them airbrush a shirt on a shirtless girl.
Nice.
Yeah.
And downtown, it was busy. It was packed. We drove the bike through the main street with all the bikes lined up. Saw anything and everything. Tons of people down here. They're just having a lot of fun. It's a great time. I love it.
First time there, I think that there are a lot of normal people there. I was anticipating, when I pictured Sturgis, it to be like biker gang central, and I'd be massively out of place. But yes, it is biker central. Yes, there are motorcycle clubs everywhere. There's a lot of leather and a lot of skin. There's a lot of normal, everyday folks.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun. Downtown vendors all over the place.
When he says vendors, it's kind of like a street fair. There's t-shirts, there's leathers, there's motorcycle accessories, things I have no idea about. But everywhere, there's street food. We had ice cream that was delicious.
You'll find every walk of life imaginable. A cut of Americana. But everybody's super polite. Everybody is there to have a good time. Everybody is there to enjoy themselves. And everybody is there to ride their motorcycles. Common interest. We had a great time, though. We did a lot of motorcycle riding. Huge shout out to our friends Chris and Jen that let us borrow their Harley Road King to ride around. Now, I did bring my Honda Africa Twin, and we did ride that several days. I didn't feel out of place, but...
No, Annie wasn't the only African twin there. We did not see Vanilla Ice, who also owns an African twin. But we did run into other African twin owners. That was fun.
You know, all kinds of different bikes, different colors, different styles, different models. Not just Harley. I mean, most of it is Harley, but Indian and a few BMW and Honda, Victory, tons of them. Rapid City, South Dakota, they always have a big vendor turnout at the Harley dealership. Went out to FullThrottle Saloon, which, as you guys know, used to have a TV series until it burned down and they rebuilt, but very popular place. FullThrottle Saloon. We're just gonna hang out.
Somebody's getting a free tattoo.
Oh, not Dale.
Not Dale.
But yeah, FullThrottle Saloon's a very interesting place. Kind of a take out of Mad Max, I think. A lot of ironwork, a lot of cool bikes displayed, old bikes, some hot rods hanging from the wall. cool place, and it, you know, it's a bar, so lots of alcohol,
Interesting
different drinks.
folks.
Yeah, and once again, everybody's just out there to have a good time. We are at FullThrottle Saloon. It's busy. The Euro's good. The beer is good. The entertainment is good. There's a lot of people here.
At the Full Throttle, though, we also saw some dancers, a couple of bands, a motorcycle in a circle. What do you call that? Circle of death?
The circle of the sphere of death.
The sphere of death. They have free tattoos.
Oh yes.
Now, it's not a pick your own tattoo. It's a Full Throttle Saloon tattoo. So you are a walking billboard from then on out. But we did have some friends of ours that we met this weekend that got tattoos. The tattoo artist, and I will put his name down here because I can't think of it right now. But he did an excellent job. Very good line work. Just almost really impressive for a free tattoo to be so good.
FullThrottle Saloon.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
It's awesome. It is awesome. Free tattoos.
Free tattoos,
Cheap
like
beer.
bands, like entertainment, cheap beer.
Daredevil Death Wheel.
Oh my god, there's food. It's very loud.
It is
but-
a great time.
Oh my gosh, characters everywhere.
Absolutely.
Everywhere.
Awesome time. Would you come back?
I would come back,
You
yes.
would come back. Slaughter's playing tonight, but we're not going to go see Slaughter. We're actually on our way downtown Sturgis again to see
Play Walker Country, let's go.
All right, what we get? Yeah,
Got a
sugar boots.
shirt.
FullThrottle Saloon, made in USA.
Is it made in the USA?
That's what it says.
I bought a perfectly good shirt with rips in it,
Very cool.
in the back as well.
Nice.
We are at Full Throttle Saloon, where they have a distillery. I didn't realize they had, but I got a peach slushy with their peach moonshine.
I got the best of the best choice purified water because I'm driving.
Good choice.
But that is good.
It's actually very good.
Yeah. No, the distillery is kind of cool. They've done a good job here at Full Throttle, the new one, since the old one burned down. But we're here during the day right now. We were here a couple nights ago, and it was packed. There was a lot of people, but it was fun. That's what makes it fun. So good times. Good times. Good times.
Good times. Good times.
So
Cheers.
Full Throttle Distillery. This is awesome. They got a lot of
of moonshine.
A lot of moonshine. Sundance, Wyoming. Here to see the Burnout contest and the wet t-shirt contest. Leanna's ready.
I'm not.
What is this thing? Comment if anybody has one of those. Get it spinning a little faster.
I don't get it.
That one was a little disappointing. I don't think he even popped the tire. Of course, it didn't sound like it was running very good either.
Woo! I don't get it.
It's just good fun. It's good fun. Sundance, Wyoming, home of the Burnout contest and the wet t-shirt contest. Both of them disappointing.
I just don't get the Burnout. I don't get it. I understand that you appreciate it. I'd rather see a smoke bomb. Not gonna lie. Smoke bombs are colorful, but
It's just a place to lock your bike up and open the throttle and spin the back tire until it blows.
it just seems pointless.
It's just good, pure American fun. Chris and Leanna were not impressed by the wet t-shirt contest. So they have chose to stay away and look from afar.
Honestly, that was the first wet t-shirt contest I've ever seen. But it's not the things you see in the movies.
No, it's not your...
These are not your Hollywood types.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But a great time. Everybody in the tiny, tiny town of Sundance, Wyoming, having a great time. They had we went to One-Eyed Jack's and ate. We ate at the Knuckle.
Go to the Knuckle to get the beefsteaks at Sturgis. They offer a breaded version and a grilled version. And the grilled, way better than the breaded.
You just take a look at the menu, make a check of what you want, and then they'll come by and pick it up.
I'm doing the unbreaded steak tips. And a side. Oh.
And pick it up.
What are you getting, you said?
White cheddar cheese curds, breaded steak tips.
Van knocker.
Van knocker.
Yeah, it's a road. We'll go for a ride on it.
Van knocker blonde.
Don't pet Tatanka. Oh, Tatanka.
That's good.
Don't pet Tatanka.
No, that's okay. How's the steak?
Well, pretty good.
Good stuff. Just got done eating at the Knuckle. Great food. Cheese curds, steak bits. Is that what they call them?
Tips.
Steak tips. No, it was good stuff. Every intersection, police presence. No problem with that. Gonna go get Smiling Noodles.
I don't know, but I
Here's what we ended up with. What do you think?
Pretty good.
A lot of meat in there too.
There's a lot of meat, but all the meat's on the top, so you kind of have to keep mixing. But the noodles are really good.
The dungeon.
But what's crazy is we had our bachelorette party in here 5 years ago. Hey, barely used. Barely used.
Barely used. Great.
Barely used.
And you don't want to put those over your table?
Barely used.
We're at the Sturgis Raceway run by Gypsy Racing, I believe. May have to put the link there at the bottom. But yeah, they do flat track racing, motocross, and we are currently headed to the hill climb, which looks freaking cool. It's Pro-Am, so you have amateurs and pros. Let's have some fun.
Should be fun.
Pro-Am hill climbing.
Good job.
The hill climb went on from 10 o'clock until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They had the little pee-wee classes.
Super cute.
All the way up to the big boys in the 750 and open CCs. So word of advice though, which we did not know, which we will know next time, is bring your lawn chair.
Yes.
The bleachers are
Awful.
hard as wood because they
are
are made out of wood. But you're allowed to bring lawn chairs, set it up, bring a cooler next to you. Jack Pine Gypsies are the organization, and they run the short track, the flat track racing there, right next to our campground. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That looks good. Look good, look good, look
We haven't had
good.
one all week.
I know, that is true.
Look at our olive assortment. Oh, you get a green and a Kamada. And you get a green. And you get a Kamada. Ooh, you get a jalapeno. Wow.
These are yummy. Yummy, yummy. But we stayed at Hog Heaven Campground in Sturgis, probably like a half-mile away from downtown, which is a big perk. You have to get reservations in. If you want to stay at any of the campgrounds, they usually book up, 9 to 10 months in advance. Some people renew their reservation every year before they let it out to the public. They'll book the people who have stayed there before. Nice campground. They had a bar on site. They had bands playing. They had a cafe that was open until midnight, 6:30 to midnight. Good food, really good food.
But you don't necessarily have to stay in Sturgis to participate.
Yeah, and many of them do have a reputation, depending on what you're looking for. The Buffalo Chip, of course, is a party campground. Let's be honest. I mean, people love that. It's a 24-hour, 10-day party at the Buffalo Chip. Hog Heaven, things after midnight pretty much shut down, and you have a few bikes that come in late, but other than that, it's a pretty quiet place. You do have to pay the whole time. You can't just pick one night and stay. That's the only time Hog Heaven is open. They just open for Sturgis, and that's it. They have a bus that runs back and forth.
Dubus,
D-A-B-U-S. Runs every half hour, so
a lot of people that there were in tents, and there's some treat areas you can get your tent into. They do have sites with full hookups like we had, sites with just water and electricity, and then full dry camping sites. They also had sites with just electric too. But don't get frustrated if you can't get into any certain campground, because there are lots to choose from, and the further you go away from Sturgis, there's more that way too. So
yeah, I highly recommend Hog Heaven. They're a nice group of people. And if you like this video and like all our other videos, please, please, please like and subscribe. We are getting more subscribers every day, and we love it. Please share it, like it, subscribe it, hit that notification bell. We do truly appreciate knowing that folks are out there enjoying our videos.
We're going to do 2 videos that cover our Sturgis experience, so make sure you check them both out. Sturgis, South Dakota, so we get to put our South Dakota sticker on.
There you go. Just got done eating at the Knuckle. Great food. Cheese curds, steak bits. Is that what they call them?
Tips.
Steak tips.
Is that just as good as booty juice? That's better than booty juice.
Wow. I already said no. No thanks. I haven't even heard of Clay Walker since the 80s or 90s, I think, but still great. And a great sound.
What? Clay Walker is only 50 years old. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean he was popular in the 80s or 90s.
Clay Walker was?
Yes, he's an 80s or 90s country star. You've never heard of Clay Walker before?
I've heard of Clay Walker, but he's younger than me. So he was popular when he was in high school?
He was older than you.
Look it up. Clay Walker, I think, is 52 years old. And
Hey
this
Siri,
is on
how
camera.
old is Clay Walker? He's 52. You dork. That doesn't mean that he couldn't have been on the radio in the 90s. That's why you were drinking beer and getting drunk and throwing up everywhere. He was working.
No.
Just know that it's not a kid atmosphere. Maybe they could get their faces painted while the other mom gets her boobs done. I don't know.
How handsome I look next to a Harley.